So it definitely went down last night in a big way at the Newport Richey City Council meeting where members of the community came out to speak about their grievances towards the city. There was a lot of turnout, which in return gave a major impact in what went down. On the agenda last night was the reappointment of the city attorney, Timothy P. Driscoll. And you guys, that decision was tabled. They tabled that decision because community members got up and they spoke out and they said, wait a minute. We don't think that this attorney is the best attorney for the city. And they had receipts. There was community members that had caught the city attorney going through people's trash, working with code enforcement, and they were raising concerns on the ethics of this. And so it's a lot to unpack in what happened last night because there's so many layers to things, and I definitely want to take time to break it down. So stay tuned. I'm coming back.
Myself. I understand that we can't address a single person, so let me say this to all of you before me. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Our generations are becoming fatigued from cleaning up the messes of the generations before us. I have begged you for help for 10 months, and all of your promises to follow up went silent. This leaves me with my belief to share with you and ask you what you plan to do with this behavior. It would appear to me that the City Council agrees with the following. It's okay that code enforcement changed my magistrate hearing 2 times, causing me to lose my job. It was okay that an officer and chief of police go to my property taking pictures of free speech signs to send to the city manager for further direction. It was justified for legal counsel to give direction to code enforcement that since the magistrate dismissed my charges, to then file against me in Pasco County. It was okay for officers to run the information on vehicles parked in my parking lot and then lie about it. It was okay for the police to run my license through their database without any interaction with me or any vehicle on the road over 22 times. It is okay that the city attempted to schedule meetings with me on a holiday when they were closed. It was okay for the city to cancel my meetings with the building department days before they decided to break in my property. It was okay that the city employees hired a man to drill out my door for an alleged existing code violation. It was okay that 16 employees of Newport Richey, including legal counsel, entered my property without my knowledge. To me, the city council seems to agree with the following. It's fine that an officer intentionally obstruct my private security camera. It's fine that the police department has no internal affairs. It's fine to retain employees who are not qualified to do their jobs. It's fine for code enforcement to demand that I pay a business tax receipt when I do not own a business, and then to fine me for not getting one. I have multiple charges against me from code enforcement listed as criminal in Pasco County. People have questioned me, reported me to my professional board, claiming I was raided for drugs because of the unbelievable conduct of this municipality. None of you may know what this is like right now, and maybe you lack the empathy to understand it. I don't know what it's like to be accused of a crime for 2 years, facing potential time behind bars, putting your entire life on pause to then have someone discredit your innocence in a text. But at least I can be empathetic of it and advocate for those people. What are you all doing? We're not satisfied with the lack of follow-up on the events that have been going on around us. So while you keep painting vibrant colors on buildings and calling it progress, you can't ignore these issues that we're raising. I call on you council members to request an investigation by FTLE into the police department and their use of code enforcement as a weapon.
Thank you.